Hey guys, this is Kalen Carr. I'm on the game field here for the Southern New Hampshire University Penmen. Now they're not gonna let me play today. Instead, I'm headed to the classroom. I'm gonna sit down with sociology professor Frank Catano to talk about where soccer and culture collide and try and figure out what makes MLS fans so special. So tell us a little bit about sociology and sports. Where do they intersect?
Okay, well, they intersect at patterns. Sports are all about running plays, running patterns. Sociology is about studying the patterns that we inhabit, whether they're social patterns, whether they're organizational patterns, family patterns. Well, soccer is all of those. So it really, in a lot of ways, mirrors much of what sociology studies.
Soccer is a pretty free-flowing sport. There's patterns of play, of course, but sociology, I would imagine, is a little bit of the same, too.
Sociology is the same, but it also, how can I say it? It's patterns within patterns, but it also has a lot of randomness, which is what you always see in a soccer field. How players play off the ball, how they know where to be. Well, society's something like that. We all kind of play off of each other. When you look at the sociology of soccer, what you're really looking at is a whole network of identity, a whole network of skills, how they interact, not only on the field, but to everything else off the field too, including the fans, including the geography, the climate, including the nature of the society in which people are playing the sport.
How is fandom created? How is that identity shaped?
I'm gonna say it's a two-way street. The team creates fandom, but fandom also creates the team. It becomes an identity, and running to me is whenever you're watching people running, it builds anticipation. It's got to have a release. You would much rather have it released by them dressing up, painting, and chanting, which is hilarious and a lot of fun for the fans, the players, and everybody involved, than for them to riot, precisely because it's a diverse sport. And those cultural traditions that people bring into the country tend to find a home in soccer, because it starts off as a blue-collar sport. They identify with it, and so they're going to chant, they're going to sing, they're going to express their identity through their soccer club, and I think that's great.
Music, drums, chants, singing songs. How does that form identity?
It forms identity in the sense that it is identity. You're really relating who you are to the team. From a kind of a sociological perspective, that's belonging. You have an identity that's tied to place, that's tied to other people, and it's expressed through the sport, and it's expressed through the excitement you show at your sport. You could almost say that when you face paint your body or get a tattoo, that you are linking yourself to another team. You're linking your identity to another team. You're saying, I'm part of this. And sociologically speaking, we all need to be a part of something.
Supporters in MLS and supporter groups is nothing new, but they seem to be growing rapidly.
Yeah, that's I think, in the years that I've been involved with soccer, what I'm seeing is more and more as families bring their kids to play soccer, as they see it as a great outlet for kids' energies, they get caught up in the game themselves. They get excited watching their children run and play. And then as children move up into elementary school, junior high, and high school, the parents are coming, the relatives are coming, the neighbors are coming, and you're building that core that's going to spread throughout our society. And I think that's a key element, that the bigger the fan base is going to build, because people, I know what's going on, I see what's happening, I understand the game, and so it's building that identity with the game, and then they're going to come and cheer.